Kani kadai ka Batisi TV, bat pidang pet ya ka kubor baman kasni, belawan rasha pi da ka rupa, ringkat bat ka orange Nissan, lom sopo near Fabricate Shillong.
New Nissan Kicks. Bookings open now.
Banyatai halor ka jingkala hakurkom ki jai ban riu lom jong kani ka than cha la mingi. Hakani ka tiyo ka Shillong College, lingba ka Department of Sociology, kala perlong ya lempong yatai haki saudong kenro. Halor ka phang padang ka balabo haktin English ka baong The Changing Dynamics of Tribal Society with reference to the northeastern region. Yakani ka lempong la perlong hakasan bat ka henriu terik menta unai wing araja ka khandai. Bat hakasngi ka baningkong la play kini ka jelang da menteri rangba ka jela Konrad Kongkal Sangma ubalalong kongsan ha ka jelang ringkat ka jinan lang menteri sarkar bakmi yakatnat social welfare ubakar menshela kom usembot kongsan. Hashwaban sedangi ke jelang la pedang burom mi kinang wan yashimenta da ka Dr. E Kharkongor kumjo now in charge principal u Dr. MD. Bat layo ya ke jingkeren lamprang halor ka phang pedang na u Dr. S Kriya Mujat u balong u head ka Department of Sociology bat na u Professor Barem jong ka Delhi School of Economics u Professor Virginus Zaza.
The identity aspect which was mentioned by one of the speakers is something that is very important to remember. You know, I was once in the district council in Garo Hills. So I had gone to their officers there and I had asked them that can you please show me the library because I want to read some books in regards to Garo culture and if you have a museum or some information which we can get. And I'm sure you know the answer already. They said, sir, we don't have a library. And neither do we have any kind of archive, nor do we have any museum for the district council. And then I think as far as I remember, and I think all of you are aware, the district councils are meant to be the custodians of our identity and our culture. And I'm not trying to say they're not doing their job or anything like that. I'm just telling you the facts of the matter as it is in front of us. Point being, we do not have enough research, we do not have enough data to really look and go back and say that, well, this is what we were before, independence, after independence. Some research has been done, some, individuals like Professor Khaga has been working a lot on it and others similarly have been working on it. But I think there needs to be a real, effort towards doing this. I've been stressing on the fact that there must be, detailed research, there must be a database, there must be archives. Every single document that's available on our tribes of Meghalaya as well as the whole of Northeast, these must be collected together and put in some kind of an archive. That has to be either centralized or decentralized or on cloud basis, but something has to be done in that line. And today we have got a sanction of almost close to 48 crores from Government of India, 41 plus 6 to 7 crores more to put up a state-of-the-art tribal research institute in Chidekri in near Babadam area in Garo Hills. And this, my friends, the work I think will start in about 2 months' time. The paperwork process almost is done. It's going to be a place where we're going to ensure that it's going to be a centralized database where all kind of research and even activities surrounding tribal activities, not just for Garo Hills, but it's going to be for the entire Northeast region and in the entire country. And then we mentioned about how the markets today are creating a major dynamic, change in the way, the cultural and the social aspects of the tribals are shaping. And I think it's not just us, but the entire world. And I would just like to add to that, and it's not something that I'm talking, I think the whole world is talking, is today, technology is most probably the biggest, changer for us. So how is technology, how is social media impacting us? Which I can tell you, technology is something that's going to impact us in every way already is. It is going to impact us in much, much bigger way in the coming years. And I think that is one aspect, one has to really look at. And I think this may be the right platform to look into these issues also. I would like to also request you if you can touch on even the issues of climate change and how that would affect our society as a tribe, as tribals, I think that's something also very interesting to look at today. It will be important for us because we need to figure out different mitigation and adaptation policies that as a government and as a society and as a people we need to look at. And maybe somewhere in the old practices that our tribes and our forefathers used to have, there might be some of the answers we need for climate change and for the adaptation that we need to do, because it is real and it's happening and things are changing. And we need policies to take care of that. And I think your knowledge on our tribal ways and cultures, as I said, just may have some answers to some of the climate change problems that we might be. And at the end of the day, I do want to touch on this issue, and I understand it's a slightly sensitive issue also, and which was mentioned about the word identity. And I think ultimately it all boils down to that. And really, today, I know a lot of people have questioned, from the rest of the world, in fact, and people coming into our state, asking the state government that you have, now made it mandatory, or you require people coming into the state to register, and is this going to be good for society? Are you closing yourself down? And I tell people that absolutely not. Having love for your people and protecting your people is nothing wrong in it. And when we are looking at that aspect, we are simply coming up with a system that is going to simply require a person to register whoever, say for example, a tourist comes in. Now people are asking me, do you have to stand in line? I said, absolutely not. When you check into a hotel in Shillong or any other part of the state, you anyway have to register. You anyway have to give your ID cards. You have to tell who you are and where you're coming from. It's a natural process which already happens. All we're telling you to do is do it before you come. The same registration process. And the way the entire economy, the way the entire scenario in the Northeast, or in fact the country as a whole, our different policies are coming out. These kind of measures are coming up in our state also. And as I said, this is not meant to deter anybody. Meghalaya has always been a very friendly state. Meghalaya has always been a state where a lot of tourists have come. It will continue as a normal process. There's not going to be any change in that.